swing and a shot to left center. Get on, baby. Get on. It is down. It goes to the wall. One run in. Here comes Berkman. He scores, and this game is tied. Swing and a high drive to center field. Get up, baby. Get up, baby. Get up.
The Cardinals are world champs in 2011.
Welcome, everyone, to our special Fox 2 coverage of today's Victory Parade celebrating our St. Louis Cardinals and their 11th World Championship. You're looking at a live picture from Bommarito Automotive Sky Fox, where the parade is about to get underway in downtown St. Louis. Tens of thousands of Cardinal fans are gathered along this parade route to say thank you to our St. Louis Cardinals and celebrate this World Series championship.
Oh, it was great to see those pictures that opened our show, reminding you of what an exciting postseason it was and what an incredible run. I mean, I have run out of superlatives for exactly how the Cardinals have done this. There are pictures of all the crowd down here. There's a picture through the arch, a live picture. Tens of thousands down here in their red. And, Marty, it is a great time to celebrate an improbable run.
Yeah, it's the playoff run that the players clearly didn't want to end. And one of the cool moments, Monday in Texas, they lose Game 5, painful loss. And La Russa gathered them around and said, you know what, this is okay. Now we'll be able to celebrate it back at Busch. We've had the champagne celebration in Houston, Milwaukee, and Philly. Let's do it at home. And that run that they didn't want to end, this city doesn't want to end, so one more big party. Martin Kilcoyne, Mandy Murphy, Tom O'Neill with you as we celebrate the World Series victory here
and
today.
If you can't make it down here to the parade and you're watching with us, you're not going to miss a single thing, because we have reporters all along this parade route and inside Busch Stadium, where the ceremony will take place after the parade. And it's getting ready to start. The Clydesdales are ready, and we want to let you know that we are simulcasting this on our sister station, KPLR, and also Fox Sports Midwest viewers are joining us as well, and you're going to see it all right here on Fox 2.
We were down at Shannon's for the coverage of the postseason, and that, Mandy and I, and Martin, of course, down on the field and covering all this. And that Game 7, when that game ended, I mean, the crowd went crazy and was out celebrating in the streets. Everybody was friends with everybody, slapping high fives, dancing in the streets. And that's what brings all of these people down here today.
Yeah, there's no doubt that sports can be really unifying, and there is a community feel. And if you're here today, there are tens of thousands of people together, and everybody's in good spirits. There's certainly a community pride right now. And they love their Cardinals even when they finish second or third. They love them a little more when they win the World Series. Let's be honest about it. Just like all of us in the media. I got home at about 2 a.m. on Friday night, and my wife said, now I know what they mean, literally dancing in the streets.
Yes,
and I said
they
it was
were.
just delirium. And I think part of the run is because it was so unexpected. That in August, we talked about whether they should trade Lance Berkman. Maybe Tony should start playing the young kids. Let's see who's ready for 2012. Let's begin this big audition. And it really turned out to be foolish. And Tony didn't. He kept playing for Cal at short, and they kept grinding away. And from 10.5 back, it was a historic run just to get in and then to beat the Phillies. And as players said the other night, when we beat the Phillies, we knew it was possible. We are all around town, and we're inside Busch. Rich Gould, Sandy Miller getting set for the big party inside, where 50,000 of Rich's good buddies are going to be partying very soon. Rich?
I got to tell you, I don't know what's more red, Sandy's coat or my bloodshot eyes. I haven't slept in 3 days, and I bet a lot of Cardinals fans are the same way, Sandy.
Oh, absolutely. They've been filing in here since we got here hours ago, so the stadium's already filling up. They have the Jumbotron going, so they're going to be able to watch the parade. And the other funny thing is the big game Friday, confetti was flying all over. We can still see little pieces of confetti flying through the air here inside the stadium.
It's been raining slightly, ever so slightly. Not that Sandy and I mind. We're very dry in the booth.
It's true, we are. But you know what? The fans don't mind at all. It hasn't been, any kind of heavy rain, but they do not care. They are down there. They're excited just to be a part of this celebration.
More than likely, what will happen, it transpired in 2006, you'll have the Clydesdales and you'll have the Cardinals all in the back of trucks or convertibles as they converge on Busch Stadium. They'll take a victory lap around the ballpark, and then all of them will join each other at center stage, right by just pass them out at second base on the podium, where we'll have more speeches, and really you don't get tired of hearing what Tony La Russa and the guys have to say after this one.
No, absolutely. We'll hear from the players. Mayor Slay is going to give the key of the city to our most valuable player, David Freese. We'll also hear from the skipper just in a few minutes.
Just a historic World Series. Game 6 may not have been the most aesthetic game in the world, but it's the most riveting I've ever seen. 2 times in 2 separate innings, down to your final strike, and you win. Martin, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, a game for the ages, Game 6, and I think Tony La Russa, David Freese, everybody said, as cool as it was, it would have been diminished a little bit if they didn't finish the deal and win it in a Game 7, which of course they did. And I had another thought. We keep saying, well, this is the last time you'll see Albert Pujols at Busch. Maybe it's like he'll be back at Busch Stadium at least today, although he is now officially a free agent.
As we look down through here, we're just looking down at the crowd from our vantage point of everyone gathered outside of Busch Stadium. And Randy Naughton and John Pertzborn are right in the middle of all of them. Let's check in with them and see what's happening from there.
Well, Mandy, when Cardinals fans are told to meet me at Stan, they sure did. Thousands and thousands of fans are out here today. And even though, John, we are towards the end of the parade route, there is one particular cheerleader getting everybody revved up.
I don't know if she'll do it for us, but it's Officer Hallquist, and she's behind me. I'm going to run over there.
She's doing it.
Is she doing it?
Yeah. She's playing both sides of the street.
Let me go up and
there she goes.
I'm going to go get her to do it.
Let's watch her do her thing as John, she's been getting this crowd revved up, kind of like, you people. World champs. World champs. That's what they're saying is world champs. And I'm telling you what, even the city workers are getting involved. You talk about the pride here, John.
It's unbelievable. We've seen 2 Southwest commercial air flights going over and one United. They kind of dip their wings, and you can almost see the people looking out the windows at the crowd down below. It's a fantastic scene.
All right, we are going to toss it across the street. We are across from the Stan Musial statue, and just behind the statue is Fox 2's Tim Ezzell and April Simpson. I don't know if you guys can hear us, but I'm sure it's as crazy there as it is here.
We are right here in the middle of Cardinal Nation, and I think they're waiting for the Cardinals, don't you think?
I think they are waiting. I think there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, I don't think they should wait any longer. Let's give them the Cardinals. We've got a few plush Cardinals here we're handing out. Here you go. Let's talk to some of the. Hey, who are you waiting to see? Who do you want to see most of all?
Freeze!
David Freese.
Woo!
It is pandemonium down here. Who do you want to see?
Edwin Jackson, my favorite Cardinal.
Yeah, there's a big shocker right there. Yeah, look out, Edwin. She's laying in wait for you right here at the third baseline. We're getting ready for the big parade to come here, and right now we're giving folks the Cardinals. Give them the Cardinals. There you go, way in the back.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go. Make some noise, Cardinal Nation. Yeah, baby. We're ready to represent right here, street side, ready for the parade. Go on, girl. We'll move it on down the road. Back to you guys. Woo!
All right, we're here at 18th and Market, and Just seconds ago, we're starting to see the Clydesdales come around the corner here. The fans have just erupted. They're finally going to be able to greet their World Series champions. Of course, the first in line here in the parade is going to be Tony La Russa, the World Series trophy, and the beloved Clydesdales.
You will be riding with the Clydesdales in place of the Dalmatian, I guess.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah.
And this crowd is so pumped up. They've been waiting here for 3-4 hours, and they're so excited. People are everywhere. I'm even seeing people hanging from lampposts.
From lampposts.
Literally.
There's the steps here of the post office. They're all up on the steps of the post office. And yeah, now we're starting to get the Clydesdale view here. And the fans are ready to explode here in just a couple of minutes. And I don't know, the Pattonville Band is over here too. They've been waiting to go. They have a pirate as their mascot that looks a heck of a lot like Jason Mott. So maybe they will adopt, or Lance Berkman. I don't know. Maybe they've shaved at this point. I don't know. But everybody here is excited. The bands are ready to go, and we're starting to now see the first glimpse of the Clydesdales coming down Market Street, led by the St. Louis City Police. I can see Tony in his red jacket. He's waving to fans, and it's almost like a wave is coming down Market Street here as people are starting to cheer. Rally towels are making an appearance as well.
And I can see the trolley behind that. I think the trolley's coming up, and that will have, I believe, the trophy with it.
Yeah, everybody wants to see the trophy. Number 11, the big chant this year has been 11 in 11. And, you know, we had so many weird quirks about this year, 11 and 11, and all that number 11. We had to win, 11 wins and all that.
Game 6 went to 11 innings.
11 innings, yeah, absolutely. So we'll let the fans take over now. You're going to hear the cheers as Tony and the Clydesdales come down Market Street. Mandy and Tom will toss it back to you for a moment, but this place already confetti being shot up here on Market Street.
Okay, and it looks like we're looking at Tony La Russa. He not only drives the Cardinals, by gosh, he can drive the Clydesdales. He's up there. He looks real good up there.
Tony sporting the red sweatshirt, Cardinal champion sweatshirt. It only takes seconds when those games are over for them to start handing out the gear. I'm trying to get a good look at, I believe his wife Elaine is riding behind next to the Dalmatian, appropriately enough, with a dog. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, it is.
That dog's a big star in St. Louis.
Elaine was here during this playoff run, and she gets really mad at people that pick on Tony.
It's good to see Tony smile.
Tony's going to get a huge wave, too, as we come along this parade route, starting at 18th and Market. We're here at 8th and Market, and the crowd is building. And how about Tony taking a picture of people seeing him on TV?
Well, and he's been through, I assume they had a victory